everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at an older tarot deck. It's called the Hillbilly Tarot. It's been out for about 5 years. Copyright was 2015. But I just got it, I believe, yesterday or the day before. And it's in a tuck box. And it's created by Reverend Dr. David Brown. Here's the front and the side. The Hillbilly Tarot, 78 cards in full color, mountains, moonshine, and magic. It's on the side. Here's the back. The other side is the same. And then the bottom. Alright, so let's open it up. Tuck box, just regular tuck box. Just plain white tuck box inside. And it comes with this little paper, little guidebook. We'll take a look at that afterwards. Here are the backs of the cards. Of course, they are reversible. It's not gilded. And as you can see, there is a white border. And then the number and the title. Now, when I purchased this, I only saw a few of the cards, the major arcana. I did not realize it was a pip deck, but it turned out to be a pip deck. However, I don't mind it too bad because they have keywords on the pip cards. And I believe the keywords are in the tradition, more of the Thoth tradition. So you guys will see that when we go through it. Oh, and the feel, there's like a laminate sheen on it. And then as far as size-wise, they're a little larger, a little taller, and wider than the traditional plaid back tarot card. So they're a little larger, but not by too much. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards. The first one, instead of the Fool, they renamed it to the Hillbilly, but the same Rider-Waite feel with the man and the bag and walking off the edge of the cliff and his dog. Okay. The Moonshiner, so that's traditionally would be the Magician. There's like a little glare there. That's better for you guys. Hopefully it's not too crooked. The High Priestess has been renamed to Farmer's Daughter. But you get the moon and then the water. And instead of 2 columns, she's sitting in between 2 trees. And the Empress has been renamed to Ma. But it has the Empress feel with her sitting in nature and abundance of corn there. And the Emperor has renamed to Pa. The Hierophant has been renamed to the Snake Handler. And there is a Bible verse here, Mark 16:18. I don't remember Mark 16:18. I should look it up to see what that is, what verse that is. And then there are the two disciples or students at the bottom here. It looks like one is drinking and one is holding something, playing with fire or something. So, interesting take on that Hierophant. And the Lovers has been changed to Shotgun Wedding. Very interesting. There's a person here. Is he holding a gun? I can't tell what this guy's doing in the background. I can't tell if he's smoking a pipe or holding a gun. That wouldn't be good if he was holding a gun. I can't tell. Shotgun Wedding. The Chariot has been renamed to the Block Raider. There's movement. It's more modern in a vehicle instead of 2 horses. On a carriage, pulling a carriage. Mountain Man. So that is traditionally strength, and it's usually a woman and a lion. So now we have a man and a black bear, but the same feel as strength. The Mountaineer. So the traditional hermit has been changed to the Mountaineer, but he's alone and he's holding the lantern. The Mill traditionally is the Wheel of Fortune. So we have a round wheel here, but it's a mill. So the water wheel. And 11 is traditionally justice. We have City Slicker, but there is money, there is paper contract, and he's holding the scale. Is he missing the sword? The sword looks like it's on the wall behind him. Yeah, he's writing up a contract. So you get a feel of legal, lawyer, law, contract, documents, legal papers. These are very readable cards. So the Hangman has been renamed to Baptism. So that's interesting. And he's upside down, but he's not, his feet isn't hanging. There's no rope. He's in the water. Very interesting. There's a white dove for peace. Oh, I just noticed there is astrological symbol on the right corner. So it has Cancer. Yes. So there, I didn't notice that. Interesting. So for Hangman, they have Cancer symbol. So next we have, traditionally is the Death card has been renamed to Roadkill, which makes sense because it looks like this eagle has found some food there in the road. $14 is traditionally Temperance, has been renamed to Firewater. Firewater. This is interesting. She's not pouring water, but she's holding a cigarette in a jug. That's different. 15 is traditionally the Devil. It's been renamed to the Crossroads, but there is someone with horns, and there is a dark field. There's a full moon above them. 16 traditionally is the Tower, and it's been renamed to the Silo, but you can pretty much tell it's a tower. 2 people falling out. Lightning struck building. Silo. So that still have that Rider-Waite Smith feel for that card. 17 traditionally is the Star. It's been renamed to the Garden. Instead of stars, it looks like the sun, but the rays of the sun kind of form a star, and she's pouring liquid out of her lantern there. When I look at this, if I didn't know better, I would think this may be the Sun card versus the Star card. $18 traditionally is the Moon. There is a moon here. It's kind of cast over by clouds, and there is a dark field. There are 2 fishes and a path. So this is the moon. But no lobster or crab, just 2 fishes. 19 traditionally is the sun. Okay, so this has that feel. It's been renamed to the young guns. So we have little kids. There's no horse. There is a sun and sunflower. So it looks happy. They look happy, bright, sunny, full of light. 20 traditionally is judgment. It's been renamed to revival. And it looks like they're in church. There's a cross and they're all jumping up. There's no coffins, but you get that feel. It's interesting, the astrological sign is Aries. And 21 traditionally is the world. It's been renamed to the county fair, but it has a feel of the world. There's a lady. She doesn't have anything wrapped around her, but there's that wreath around her, so it has the world feel in it, but not exactly traditional. It has the animals. Looks like very festive card. Okay, so now moving on to the suits. We start out with hubcaps. So I am assuming hubcaps is pentacles. That's what it looks like, so logically. But let's see if they say in here. Is this in order? I'm just going to assume hubcaps is pentacles. And then when we look at the guidebook at the end, we'll figure it out. I don't want to spend time now, but it's just logical. Is it? Yeah, so I would think hubcaps is pentacles, so we'll just assume this is pentacle suit. So ace of hubcaps, 2 of hubcaps, change. See, so they have the word just like in the Thoth. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I don't use the Thoth deck too much, but I think the word is the same as the Thoth deck. So 3 of hubcaps is work. Okay, that fits, right? Normally it's a guy working in a church. 4 of hubcaps, power. 5 of hubcaps, worry. Yeah, so this looks like it is the pentacle suits. 6 of hubcaps is success. 7 of hubcaps is failure. 8 of hubcaps is common sense. 9 of hubcaps is gain. 10 of hubcaps is wealth. And then we have old bootlegger, and it has J here for Jack. So I'm assuming this is traditionally a page. I mean a knight. This is normally a knight. And then we have the Queen of Hillbilly TV. So their order, because I did a quick flip through before I start, so their order is they have Knight, Queen, King, and then the page. They don't call it a page, they call it Spirit, but they put it at the back. So this is the Knight, and then this is the Queen, and then this is the King, King of Racing. There's a K here. And then instead of page, we have Spirit at the end of the court cards. Spirit of tradition. So that's interesting. Moving on to the suit of knives, which traditionally would be swords, I would imagine. So we have Ace of Knives. 2 of Knives, peace. 3 of Knives, sorrow. That's normally heartbreak. 4 of Knives, truth. 5 of Knives, defeat. 6 of Knives, knowledge. 7 of Knives, fertility. 8 of Knives, interference. 9 of Knives, Cruelty, Ten of Knives, Rune. Then we have Old Coon Hunter for the Jack, which is traditionally the Knight. The Queen is Queen of Basketball. The King is King of Country Music. And then Spirit of Self-Sufficient. Self-sufficient. I guess you figure out, this reminds me of MacGyver, you figure out what to do with what you have, right? A hanger and a row of tape. Moving on to the Suit of Jugs, which looks like it's to represent traditional cups. So Ace of Jugs. Two of Jugs is love. Three of Jugs, abundance. Four of Jugs, luxury. Five of Jugs, disappointment. Six of Jugs, pleasure. Seven of Jugs, sin. Eight of Jugs is laziness. Nine of Jugs, happiness. 10 of Jugs, satisfaction. Old Moonshiner is the Knight. Queen of Country Music, that looks a little bit like Dolly Parton to me. King of Jugs is the King, the King card is King of Kings. That looks to me like Jesus. And the Spirit card is Spirit of Intoxication. So that's interesting. Next suit is Wands, Ace of Shotguns, Two of Shotguns, Mastery, Three of Shotguns, Purity, Four of Shotguns, Completions, Five of Shotguns, Conflict, Six of Shotguns, Victory, Seven of Shotguns, Courage, Eight of Shotguns, Quickness, oops, Nine of Shotguns, Strength, 10 of Shotguns, Slavery. Old Jackass is the Knight, traditional Knight in this suit. Queen of Pinups. King of Rock and Roll, that looks like Elvis. And the Spirit card is Spirit of Rebellion. So that's the last card. Here are the backs again. A quick look at so it's just a thin paper. And the first cover they have the Hillbilly Tarot story. So they have a layout of all the cards. Introduction. Major Arcana. So they have heritage, family, culture, achievement, tire, the mountaineer in the mill, threshold, heritage, oh, not heritage, initiation, the font is hard to read, baptism and roadkill, that's under initiation, contact, fire, water, and the crossroad. So they have the cards listed under different title. That's interesting. Blessing, they have the outhouse and the young guns. So it's not in like card order under the, I guess it is in order, but it's, they put two cards under each title, like Rebirth, they have Revival and the County Fair. That's interesting. And then the Minor Arcana. Let's see how they have the Minor Arcana organized. Pip cards. The pip cards Ace through 10 of each suit teach us to recognize the tools that we as human beings have at our disposal, our body, mind, emotions, and will, and their proper use, which often means proper timings. So, and then they go through the Ace and the 10 and what each one means. And they have a little chart here. Shows names of the hillbilly pip. Okay. Doubt cards. The court cards of the Hillbilly Tarot represents people as shown. Jack is a young man, Queen an older woman, King an older man, Crown a younger woman. So they call the spirit cards Crown. So there's no page, just Jack, Queen, King, and Crown. They have a reading, tarot cards, single card reading, and then sample layout spreads. Summary of the trumps. So they list out all the trump cards, which is the major arcana. The archetypes and keywords. So this is like a little cheat sheet, a quick cheat sheet of the cards. The outhouse, and then there's a chart. The chart shows all the trump cards, which is the major arcana. And that's it. Alright, so that is the quick flip through of the Hillbilly Tarot deck. So I thought it was different and unusual for my collection, so I purchased it and wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye!